What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm December DeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors, man. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get straight into this one. This is for the SHIB Army, those who are holding Shiba Inu and looking for more information on SHIB token. So we just got this release from the team that Shiba Inu is welcoming Marcy Jastrow to the SHIB Metaverse team. Now let's get more into this article. The Metaverse is set to become a culmination of Shiba Inu token's history as a community, virtually displayed in a layer of beautiful visuals that showcase innovation and unity, with a place for the SHIB Army crypto community to truly call home. So we proudly welcome Marcy Jastrow to the team. Marcy joined Shiba Inu Metaverse team as an industry veteran with over 20 years experience in the entertainment industry. As an early pioneer in immersive, Marcy built and led the immersive team for Technicolor and other brands. Currently, Marcy advises companies on how to fuse together rich immersive experiences through content creation and technology. So she says, it is quite an honor to be a part of such an amazing project. The SHIB Army is truly one of the most robust communities out there. I'm thrilled to be able to help build and construct an amazing place for the whole community to explore and call their home, says Marcy. It's important to understand that the development of this specific project will also gravitate great partnerships and foundational resources for the community to explore, benefit, and interact with. Marcy's mission will be to promote guidance for the areas impacting brand partnerships and onboarding, while providing a broad approach that impacts the story behind constructing the environment in order to deliver an exceptional product, which incorporates multiple factors, inclusive with community feedback and recommendations. A SHIB ecosystem technology core structure will be used entirely by the SHIB Metaverse project. For those just entering the terminology, it is important to gather that it represents the fusion of the terms meta and universe, made up of shared virtual spaces that form a perceived virtual reality setting. In the metaverse, there are seemingly infinite possibilities, yet encompassing one of the strongest communities ever gathered in all of crypto's history. So Shiba Inu's Metaverse is positioned to become a massive environment for the SHIB Army to grow, share, and benefit together. The community will have a great deal of interaction, future choices, and creative ways to immerse themselves in this environment. So that's some exciting news, that we're getting more official people to help build this ecosystem out. So we're getting people with experience, a long track record, also connections in these industries, to help us bring the SHIB Metaverse project to a reality. So looking forward to that. Like, the main thing, of course, their experience to help us build something valuable, but also those connections are what I'm looking forward to most, of new people who get the opportunity to learn about SHIB and bring possibilities of new developments to the SHIB ecosystem as well. So let's talk a little bit now about layer 2 adoption and what some experts out there are saying could spur the next crypto turning point. So here we go into this article. A mysterious Redditor has made a data-driven prediction that the next major phase of development in the blockchain space will be in layer 2 solutions, primarily on Ethereum. The May 22nd post explains that we're at a turning point where the industry is moving away from bridging between L1 blockchains towards L2s, which are right out of the gate more secure and decentralized than all L1s, and are built to use sound money on a credibly neutral platform. So L2 adoption is happening now, even if it is slow and in bursts. Behind the scenes, L2s are improving reliability, decreasing fees, and increasing accessibility. L2s are still building and improving, and that's fantastic. Now, one thing I want to say is, we're in right now, a downtrend. Some would call it the early bear market or crypto winter. And, some of the biggest developments that we've seen have been built during these bear market times. So look at the companies like OpenSea, look at companies like Coinbase, look at, a lot of other major forces right now in the crypto space. They were all developed during the last crypto bear market. So right now is the opportunity to see the next major developments that will pop out during the next bull run. So keep this in mind, keep this saying in mind. The developments that are made now during this bear market will be the next big things during the next bull run. So keep that in mind. So let's get back to this article real quick. An L2 scaling solution takes advantage of the security of an L1 chain like Ethereum and alleviates traffic on it by rolling up a number of transactions into a single package to be settled at once. Other L1 chains like Solana, which boasts relatively cheap and fast transactions, have garnered support from users turned off by high fees. The average Solana transaction cost about 0.0025, while ETH transactions cost about $1.30 at the time of writing. Despite the wild disparity, demand for Ethereum block space has remained overwhelmingly dominant, and is 73.89 billion total value locked, outweighs Solana's 4.24 billion according to the blockchain tracker DeFi Llama. Additionally, Solana has been plagued with reliability issues recently. As of time of writing, Arbitrum is the largest L2 on Ethereum with a 2.65 billion in TVL according to L2B. The entire Ethereum L2 ecosystem has a TVL of 4.7 billion. These numbers may be set for an explosion if the right force conspired to draw users and capital away from other L1s. Several major decentralized dApps are already deployed on L2s. Decentralized exchange SushiSwap and yield aggregator Curve are an Arbitrum. Meanwhile, crypto derivatives protocol Synthetics and Dex Uniswap are an Optimism. The incoming Optimism airdrop could mark the beginning of a rapid influx of users to L2s. This may be due to the same network effects that attracted users to Ethereum and Ethereum virtual machine-based decentralized finance protocols over the past 2 years. So Optimism is an L2 with 474 million in TVL. EVM chains are the ones that are compatible with Ethereum token standards such as Binance Chain, BNB, Polygon Matic, and Phantom FTM. Ultimately, if there is an increase in L2 utility, the Ethereum L1 will have a natural increase in use, which could further solidify Ethereum as the world's leading smart contract and decentralized application platform. So basically what this article is going in to sum it up is, with the new developments we're seeing that is about to happen with Ethereum, once Ethereum switches over and starts using this L2, which basically makes all the transactions faster by, instead of letting them roll out the traditional way, it bundles these transactions up into their own basically categories or blocks and just processes them faster for a cheaper fee and sends the information down to the layer, the L1, just the layer 1. So basically it's basically creating like a freeway above a highway, basically, like, or like a expressway, basically. So this article, or this Reddit user, is saying once this happens, we can expect to see things start to pick up again. Now we got another article that we'll quickly go into, which says will Bitcoin go back up? What experts are predicting for the crypto price after dramatic market crash. So this is a quick one, real quick. So why did Bitcoin crash? Crypto has been hurt further by a sharp drop in U.S. stock prices. Analysts at crypto exchange Bitfinex said spiraling levels of inflation have left global financial markets staring into the abyss as the prospect of a global recession looms large. So that means they're thinking a recession is possible. They think a recession is possibly on the way. I talked to y'all about this in the last few videos, that if most companies report negative losses and we get 2 quarters in a row of GDP loss, then we're technically in a recession, and we're basically one quarter away from that happening. So just prepare, position yourselves, and that's what we're seeing the market do. The market will price all this information in before it actually happens. So this is leaving all assets that have been benefited from the decade of accommodative monetary policy from central banks vulnerable to a correction as interest rates rise. Morgan Stanley says the interest rates of institutional investors in cryptocurrency makes it more sensitive to changing interest rates and makes it behave more like traditional stock market. Retail investors are no longer the dominant crypto trader. The largest proportion of daily crypto trading volumes is from crypto institutions, much of which comes from them trading with each other. For examples, custodians and crypto funds, the company wrote in a note. Retail traders were dominant around 4 years ago when Bitcoin traded below 10K. We think it increased involvement of institutions which are sensitive to availability of capital, and therefore interest rates have contributed in part to high correlation between Bitcoin and equities. So do experts think Bitcoin will recover? As ever with cryptocurrency, the future is uncertain. One factor that could provide hope to the cryptocurrency investors is that big players are starting to join the party. On Wall Street, JP Morgan, Chase, Morgan Stanley, and Goldman Sachs are among the firms that now have dedicated cryptocurrency teams. Meanwhile, mainstream hedge funds managed by the likes of Alan Howard and Paul Tudor Jones are pouring billions into digital currencies. So Paul, partner at digital asset manager Pantera Capital, told Bloomberg, compared to 2018, there are more institutional investors with exposure to crypto, and most see this as a buying opportunity. So connect the dots there, everybody. There are more billionaires, institutional money with multiple millions that are pouring money into this, and they're not looking at this like a bad time right now, because remember, a lot of them were still doubting crypto when we had that first major bull run, when we were running up to, those high levels. So once most of them started to buy in, they were already buying in too late at prices once Bitcoin started to come back down, like around 55,000, 50,000, 45,000, 35,000, 40,000, and now the prices are at this point. This is an even better opportunity for those people that bought in at those times to basically lower their average cost and buy up as much as they can now, and then sell once everybody's becoming greedy again, once the market is pumping. So basically, the big smart people definitely believe crypto will go back up. They're looking at this as a buying opportunity, so y'all should be doing the same thing. Remember, none of this is financial advice. Do your own due diligence. And, check out the links in the description section for those of y'all looking for some free resources, free stocks, free crypto with some of those links. Also, my book is on Amazon. Y'all can get that right now. Also, if you're interested in getting any of my courses, reach out to me. We got the stock options trading course, my technical analysis course, and my crypto 101 course. Again, you can reach me at decemberdemarco@gmail.com. That's all we got for this video. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.